Hi guys, Kylie here with LatestWiiUGames and welcome back to my Let's Play of the cave. We're just having a little casual floaty round in the water here. Now this section is the twins story quest thingamabob, so this is going to be interesting. So once again guys, obviously this is post-commentary. And the video has been edited, of course. Just having a little bit of an explore around here. Now, this bit was pretty weird, guys. Obviously, normally you press the X button to see the stories and that, but it wouldn't work. I don't know whether anyone else has had that kind of glitch, but I take the monk over and it just won't work at all. Then again, it's not for any of the characters I have, so I'm guessing it's something to do with that, but I haven't come across another symbol on the wall before that's not a symbol for one of my three characters, so I just thought, is this some kind of glitch? I don't know, maybe it's the first one I've come across in this Let's Play.
I feel a caution is in order, for we are about to enter a very grim part of our journey this evening. Grim not because of the atrocity we're about to witness, but because of who is going to commit it. I speak of those darling children, the twins. Watch, but don't be afraid to avert your eyes, especially if you yourself are a parent and you enjoy making soup.
So you need to use all three characters for this bit, guys, to pull on the switches. So this is where you need to pull the third switch and use the twins ability so that the switch stays pulled.
You don't want to know the building permit hell I went through to build that thing down here. It does have walk-in closets. It's those small touches that make the difference when it comes time to put it on the market.
Yeah, small random deaths. I know you guys enjoy them. So for this bit, basically, it's just you playing as the twins for the majority of this section until later on. Now this puzzle is quite complex. There's a lot of things to do, which you'll see.
Oh, quiet down! You don't want to disturb the dear twins.
Now remember that dog bowl.
Like the nice little doggy of yours is famished. Would you two be dears and go fetch him his dog food? Quit barking!
Remember that dog bowl, hammer and the switch. Right, I just want to take you guys up here because there's the faucet there. And I'll remember where that is because you will need to use that later. It is kind of maze-like, this section. I got lost quite a bit, which is another reason why this video is edited a lot. The puzzles themselves aren't that difficult for the twins. It's just that navigating this house is a bit of a pain in the ass. So at this point, I'm kind of just exploring.
Terribly sorry, loves. I can't let you go out and play with your friends until you've had your supper. Your mum's making your favorite. Sausage and tater soup.
And you want to pick up the umbrella, which you've just seen me pick up there, and head all the way to the top of the house.
A beautiful house in the cultural heart of Victorian London. Two loving and caring parents. What could children want more? Apparently what they desire most is freedom. Freedom from bedtimes and chores. Freedom to run wild with no one to hold them back. We're about to see what happens when two adorable children snap.
So that room I was just in is a very important room. You need to get a fuse box in there and stuff. So as you can see, I used the umbrella to pull down the door to the attic. And you don't need the umbrella anymore now, so you can disregard that. Okay, so there's a loose floorboard here, so you need to go back and get the hammer, so that's why I've just cut the video there. And hammer that down, which now allows you to push this cardboard box out the way and access the fuse box. But also push this box all the way to the end, because you'll need that in a bit. And let it fall down from the attic.
Ouch! There goes the fine china.
So you want to head back to that room that I said was pretty important. I actually end up going the wrong way here. It's quite easy to get lost in this place, I found. Well, basically, you put the fuse box back in the room up top, which will allow you to pull that lever that was just in that room. And again, that's why you need to get that big box filled with plates and stuff. You need to push it all the way down to here and through into the kitchen.
Please, stop barking. You know what happened to the last dog that barked too much. Would you two be dears and do fetch him his dog food?
So at this point I decided to head back up because I did get a bit lost. Couldn't remember where the fuse box was, so I decide to head back up and then I go, oh, there it is. But then I decide that I'm going to go all the way up and push this box down to where the kitchen is.
There goes the broken china.
So just keep pushing it all the way down until you get to where the kitchen is. Accidental death there. I don't even know how that killed me.
Kids building a fort? Oh, that's so cute.
So just push it onto the dumbwaiter, and then as you can see the dumbwaiter is not working because we need to put the fuse box in. So we go and grab the fuse again and go and put it into the empty fuse box, and now we can pull the lever to activate the dumbwaiter. Now you want to get it to the 3rd floor, which is 2 pulls of the switch. So pull it a second time and you'll see that the little arrow goes to the 3rd floor. So head all the way back up. Now you need to get that empty chamber pot shortly, so remember where that is. So now push the box all the way over to the left, which will now give you access to jump up and swing on those ropes. But head back down to the dumbwaiter switch, use the twins ability again, and you need the hammer, guys. I think. Maybe, I can't remember. You might not need the hammer, but no, you don't. Well, you can open that door from the inside now and pick up the empty chamber pot. Now head back to where the faucet is to fill up the chamber pot. And get some water. I actually edited this bit out because when you head back to where you push the box of china and swing on the ropes, you go all the way up to the roof and you go all the way to the right and there's a chimney, but there's smoke coming out of it. So that means that there's fire at the bottom of the chimney. So I decided to edit that bit out and just skip to where I collect the water in the chamber pot, and then I'll show you guys go into the chimney just now.
The smell of rotting sewage floating in the Thames, thick industrial smoke choking the air, and horse manure piled high on every street corner. Ah, it must be springtime in London.
So just use the action button to pour the water down the chimney, which will now give you access to the ladder to go down.
I'd make a Mary Poppins joke right now, except that it's not in the public domain, and I don't want to get sued. Again.
So now you can get the key to open all the locked doors.
Well, the twins have the run of the house now. What kind of mischief will they get into next?
So just open all the locked doors along the way. And if you go all the way over to this right bookshelf, use the action button, keep shaking it, and there'll actually be a part of the twins' story behind.
Stereotype here, but has there ever been a set of twins that weren't evil?
No, there hasn't been a set of twins that weren't evil. I've known a few twins, and they always did mischievous things. So the only door you can't open is this one where your dad is, because he won't let you past.
If you stay inside without a fuss, I'll buy you each another pony.
So head down now, and you can open this door, which gives you access to the dog food.
We have now reached the grimmest part of our grim story. For that small box shoved into the corner is the ticket out of this house for the twins. Let's watch, shall we? If you dare.
Yeah, so the rat poison is the prize, but at this point you need to switch to another of your characters and head downwards. Take a right to collect a bone from a pile of bones, then keep heading all the way down and then take a right. Another one of the twins story segments here. So keep going right and then switch back to the twins and go and get the dog food. And then you need to head back up to the kitchen where the dog food bowl is pour the dog food into the bowl, and then that's when the dog will move over to where the back door is.
Please, stop your barking. You know how much the twins hate that.
So you can switch back to your other character now. And you can actually turn the valve off so that there's no more steam blocking the way to the rat poison. Switch back to the twins, go and get the rat poison, and then go up to where the kitchen is and stand by your mum. But you can't simply just pour the rat poison into the soup. Your mum needs to be distracted.
Rat poison. You know, if one were to examine this box of rat poison carefully, the instructions would read, "One small thimbleful added to food will cause intense, horrifying, and excruciating death. Side effects include tingling, blurred vision, occasional dryness of the mouth, and getting to go outside and play."
I love those side effects. So head back up to where the dog is with one of your other characters, use the action button, it'll distract the dog. Then your mum will turn her back on the soup and you can pour the rat poison in.
Twins, like the last dog did. Soup is ready and it smells delightfully delicious. Why don't you two darlings go wash up for dinner? Don't take too long or we might start without you.
So just head back to where the faucet is and go and wash your hands, being the cute, obedient little twins that you are.
Doing as they're told? The twins might be turning over a new leaf.
And that is the sound of everyone dying.
You see, this is why I never had kids. Well, that and being a cave with no real form of reproduction. But that's beside the point. The point is, the twins... Well, I don't know if there is a point to their madness, but they may find their newfound freedom comes at a cost greater than they're capable of imagining. And as with the rest of our travelers, and perhaps even you, I guess only time will tell. Shall we continue our journey? It's been so enlightening thus far. Ooh, I can't wait to see what happens next.
So, what a lovely pair of twins these two are. They simply want to go outside and play, so they decide it's a good idea to murder their parents. Not the best of plans, but there we go. So, now you've got the key, you can actually open that door where your dad originally was, which means you can go outside and play. And go outside and have another random death as well. So, just keep going down and you can make your way down into where the sewers are and you can meet up with your other characters again. Just keep heading all the way left and there will be 3 switches which you need to use all 3 characters to open the door. You don't need to use the twins ability for these switches, the door will just open when all 3 are pulled and you can move on to the next level or next section of the game. So yeah, I'll probably wrap this video up here guys. So you have been watching Kylie with latest Wii U games. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you've all been enjoying this Let's Play, walkthrough, playthrough thingy-mabob. And I hope to see you next time guys. Thanks for watching.
Ah, the zoo. Observe nature's wondrous and terrible beauty, safely imprisoned behind unbreakable steel bars.